I also want to talk about something that I saw on social media yesterday. And I see this a lot, but I saw another one yesterday, and the reason I want to talk about this one is because it was by someone that I got a lot of respect for, so, and I know that it's not a bad person or nothing, so just be careful of who you listen to online, and not even so much, I won't even phrase it that way, of who you listen to. I won't phrase it like that, because I could say be careful of who you listen to because everybody feel like they know it all, but I know that's funny coming from me because people probably believe Blaze Hunter think he got all the answers, and most times I do, but no, for real, I get it. I do teach a lot, and I give a lot of opinions, so I understand that, but one thing that I know that I can defend myself with is I do a lot of research before I come in. I come flapping my gums, like Stone Cold Steve Austin would say. And even then, I still encourage people to verify what I'm saying yourselves. Go, like I love being proven wrong. Like I'm not opposed to being proven wrong. If I'm wrong, hell, that means I just learned some more education. That'll save me from being wrong in the future. So, that helps boost my ego. I'm not playing. But for real, yesterday I saw this post from an artist. I know him personally, real good guy, dope artist, you feel me? And I know he means well, but the message basically was saying that, if anybody approaches you artists about a showcase or, opportunities, just watch out for those two words. Those are trigger words, showcase and opportunities, then they're scammers. And I must say, the problem with that statement is like, it sounds good on social media, but real life, it's usually more complicated than that, because if that statement were true, then none of the opportunities I provided over the years would exist, right? Like I know for a fact, again, I can speak for me, there's been a lot of opportunities and showcases that I've done and I've provided where people have got, elevated from. We had the Blaze It Up Radio Premium Live events, you feel me, where I was throwing live showcases in different cities. People came through, people performed in front of an audience, people got to be on the TV network, dope interviews, dope content, you know what I'm saying? We've had, of course, the Tuesday night, Thursday night Blaze It Up Music Showcase, you feel me? That also came with opportunities, like we had 2 different cash giveaways. Small World song is on rotation right now, Cougar Hunt, on Blaze It Up Radio, because he won that opportunity from the showcase. You know what I'm saying? Which also he won the last one, so I don't know what the next single gonna be, but obviously it's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? We've created a lot of networking opportunities. We put artists in front of new audiences. We've helped people make new connections. So not every person that says showcase an opportunity is a scam. Now, but I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, and sometimes yes and no. You say a real show is free, depending on yes and no. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on the style of showcase. Like when I did the first 2 Blaze It Up music showcases, to perform on those showcases, it wasn't free, but you feel me? I gave the artist opportunity to be able to not only make some of that bread back, because this is the thing, we got to pay for the venues. You know what I'm saying? Got to pay for the venues. DJ got to be paid and compensated. So of course came out of pocket to get the venue, but obviously with the artists invested in themselves, bringing the people in, it was just a dope collaborative effort. Everybody got to get paid, from camera crew, from DJ, artists who brought extra people got their pocket and take on what they did. Everybody got the network. So sometimes in certain events that are paid events, it is that, it is that way. But it depends on making sure that if you're going to do a paid event, you know what I'm saying, you have to have incentives for people who are going to invest. Like, for example, every artist that was on that got on the Blaze It Up Premium Live events, I made sure that they all had radio promotion and social media promotion all the way leading up to the showcase. So every single day their flyer and their song is played. There's flyers on social media, their song is played on the station. You know what I'm saying? They were shouted out on the morning show or whatever other show I'm doing. Interviewed a few of them before the showcase, and then all of them left with an interview, got to take that interview, post it on social media. So it always depends on the give and take and everything that, you know, that comes with it. But every promoter is not a scammer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Every promoter is not a scammer. Every opportunity is not fake. Now, there are scammers. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely scammers. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you should do your research. And here's another side of the conversation that people don't talk about enough. Sometimes an artist enters a competition, showcase, an opportunity, and they don't do what they supposed to do. They don't promote, they don't network, they don't engage, they don't follow none of the instructions. You know what I'm saying? Then they don't get the results they hope for. And then they blame the promoter. I've seen that way too many times. That's not the promoter's fault. You feel me? Sometimes two artists can enter the same exact opportunity, one walk away with some new fans, you know, two business contracts, contacts, or, you know what I'm saying, a future booking, while the other one walk away saying, oh, this is a waste of time. The difference wasn't the opportunity. The difference was what they did with it. You feel me? There's a lot of people who will blaze, oh, that's a dope package, oh, this, and they'll pay their money. Like, you know, I got too many of these stories. Somebody paid for the $750 package, 3 months promotion that comes with radio play, that comes with interviews, that comes with spot in the magazine, that comes with the blogs, that comes with the paid gig list, it comes with the college radio station contact. It come with so much, and the only piece of traction or motion that they had was the very first day, because, you know, my rule is simple. When we first started, I have a great dope strategy. Yo, look, I'm going to drop this on my radio station and on my page, letting, you know, because, you know, I already got a good engagement rate, so I'm gonna post this pretty much saying, yo, blah blah blah, new song is on Blaze It Up Radio, check it out, drop a comment, whatever. So that post that day is gonna get its, you know, its numbers. So what I do is I tell the artist, your only job, you got one job today on day one. Respond to every single person that hits you up in the comments, and I'm gonna give y'all some game. You do that because this is what you're doing with the algorithm on IG. Because, you know, IG, for those of y'all to know, that they start you off with at default 10% of your followers. So like, if you're posting today, 10% of your followers are gonna scroll and see your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Only 10% of them. No matter how many followers you got, 10% is that default number. You feel me? So what happens is, when you can grow that 10% to go higher, like a few ways. One, you can pay a bunch of money in ads or whatever, or you can give IG a reason to feel like you're important, because Instagram only care about making money. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They make money on ads. They want people to engage in their stuff so they can sell to people like Coca-Cola and be like, hey, you know, the platform is being used by this many people. You know what I'm saying? You know, a couple $1 million a week. So they want us to be engaging and have people on the platform. So if you are being somebody that's causing conversation, you get bumped up in the algorithm. So if my platform already has a dope engagement rate, we post one of your tracks, you go and you comment to everybody. Now that we're going to say, at the end of the day, that post may end up with 112 comments. And that's from the people going in and you responding to everybody. IG is like, your boy getting a little bit of love right here. You feel me? You know what? Everybody that he like commented to, let's make sure that a lot of them are in his algorithm and see what he posted. because I like this engagement. Then day 2, I instruct you, now you share that same post to your audience. You hit the share button, click every single, or write the message, yo, I'm on Blaze It Up Radio, check out my new joint, blah, 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 blah. Drop a comment, man, show me some love. And then you hit the blue send button on every single person that you can send it on. And what this does is it now sends your audience to a post that you're on that got some motion. And subconsciously, the way that this works, because you got to understand the psychology of the business, is like a lot of those people who already know you and work with you, a lot of them don't just be, notice a lot of them ain't coming and commenting on joints and on posts, but subconsciously they're gonna be like, oh, look at my boy doing this thing, and they're gonna see all these other people commenting, and subconsciously a pride thing gonna kick up, like, no, that's my boy. Yo, all right, I see you, dog, doing your thing, and now all of them are participating. Now you do that all day, that 100 and so comments now it's turned to 150 to 200 comments. Now by day 2, IG is like, yo, what's going on with cuz? You know what? Now that 10% from day 1, it probably boosted to like 15. Now you up at that 25%, 30% of your people in the algorithm. Then I instruct you, now work your page. You feel me? Make sure you're sharing the promo flyer each day. And then, there's a lot of different instructions, but you do so, you normally, we'll see a good amount of success from the campaign. Now, I went through all of that to say, I got a lot of people that do these campaigns, and they'll do the first day where, they'll follow day 1 and day 2, and they'll see all that love. And then day 3, they post a different song. So I'll write them, yo, why aren't you posting the single that we promoting on the station? Why are you, oh, well, I got all these people, I feel like they're going to see this song, but I get that, but now you're confusing the algorithm. Just why don't you, all right, I got you, bro, I got you, OG. And then a few days go by, I go back to now, each day, I'm pushing and doing my thing for my channels. But then I go by and I look at their stories, posting a whole bunch of whatever it is that they posted, not really posting stuff on the actual page. So, I hit them up. Yo, we about a good 2 weeks into the campaign, my G. You know what I'm saying? Here's the, you can post a promo flyer and you encourage people to go request your joint. They can request your song and, oh yeah, bro, I got you, dog, I got you. And then a month has passed in the campaign. Yo, you got 3 interviews. You feel me? So let me know your schedule. We can get you interviewed up. You got da. Yeah, dog. Hey, yeah, we're going to do that. Finally chase them down, get an interview. Give them a whole bunch of clips from the interview, at least a good 7-8 clips for the interview that they can post on their social medias. I'll post one, that tag them in it. They'll probably repost. But then after that, nothing. And it's like, now we at the 3-month mark. The campaign is over. The campaign is done. And he back out there complaining about nothing going on, nothing happening, complaining, oh, people don't support, da. So, I come through, well, I see you got another single, come, we can try this again. Yeah, I paid, this money and I didn't get what I was, it was a waste of time, really. And I got to hit them with well, if we look here at Exhibit A, the instructions were to do da. 98% of this you didn't do. So what did you expect to get? The example I always use is like I got the Blaze It Up Radio energy drink. We got the energy drink. Yo, you tired? Come get this energy drink, boy, to give you a whole bunch of energy, and you're gonna be out there doing your thing. And they're like, yeah, but people want to take the energy drink and they just want to pose for the camera. They want to show people on social media they got the energy drink, but nobody wants to drink the energy drink, bro. They don't want to drink it. It's crazy to me. And then they complain after. Then I hit them up and I'll be like, yo, you can drink the energy. Matter of fact, you can use a special cup. We got straws. Hey, you know what? Take this. And what you do is you put it to your mouth. and you just chug that bit, and I promise you gonna have, hey, yeah, all right, Blaze, I got you. But they never drink. Then it's over. They out there whining about being tired again, and I'm like, we got the energy, and they're like, nah, I bought the energy from you, bro, and it ain't do me no good. I'm like, well, I got a question. Did you drink it? And the answer is usually no. So it exists out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to trash these promoters and call them scammers when it's you yourself that didn't partake into what you were supposed to do to make it successful. So that's just the way it is. I just say, because there are scams out there. There are a lot of people that'll get you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, that's true. They want instant results. You feel me? It is what it is. They think when they pay that's what it is. They think when they pay that they shouldn't have to do no work. But newsflash, if freaking, give me a popular artist right now. If T.I., and T.I. is a legend, and when T.I. dropped this new music that he just dropped, which is fire, you think the radio stations played this music for free? You think the magazine companies, the people that interviewed him so far, the stages he performed on, do you think they all just did, oh, that's T.I., hey, come on, bro? No. The marketing was paid for. The campaign was paid for to be played on all the radio stations. You know what I'm saying? The platforms was boosted for people to make sure that the social media algorithm, he was up there. It was paid. The people that interviewed him, they was paid for their time. You have to partake in your campaign. You have to. Why you think he going to? Oh, well, I don't want to. I ain't trying to be out here begging nobody to come listen to my stuff. You either rock with it or you don't. Bro, pride is a hell of a drug. Pride is one hell of a demon. You think T.I. wasn't going on the promo tour, going to every station he can go to? Yeah, man, yeah, y'all make sure that y'all go and you check out he's promoting himself. Like, come on, man. And yes, budget that. Talk to him, Mitch. Come on, straight up. Before they even get their cut, talk to them. So y'all, you have to understand. So like I said, again, there are a lot of people who are taking advantage and scamming, saying about opportunities and showcases, and they're scamming people. You feel me? You got these people that'll be like, yo, slide through. It's going to be an audience and they'll show video clips of real packed audiences and be like, we guarantee that you're going to have a very, very packed crowd. We're going to have freaking LA Records in the building. And so y'all come through, and everybody paying that big money to get on that stage. Y'all get there, and technically they didn't lie, because the crowd is packed, but the crowd is packed with a bunch of the other artists who paid to be in the competition. So now you're performing in front of a good 60 something artists with their significant other or their homeboy that came through. You feel me? Then they get the dude from the mailroom from LA Records, and I mean, technically they ain't lie. You know what I'm saying? He does work for the record company. You know what I'm saying? So LA Records is in the building. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, then you leave that event and it's like, all right, outside of the few clips you post, nothing ever happened. You out a whole bunch of money. So research everything. Showcases, promoters, opportunities, artists, their business partners. Research everything. Research what Samantha be talking. No, don't research what Samantha be talking about. Sometimes you can take that with a grain of salt. Sometimes, Samantha gonna get you needing bail money because, Samantha whole thing is slap first, ask questions afterwards, so we don't need that.
I'm simply keeping it a stack.
Yeah, well, they're gonna need a stack to get out of jail. So, we don't want to do that. You feel me? We don't want to do that. But just research everything. Social media has created a world where everybody sounds like an expert. That's true. And now with Chat, GPT, like we can write scripts that make us sound like experts. So sounding like an expert and actually being informed are two completely different things. You need to remember that right there, bro. It's two completely different things. So really head on a swivel, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the key right there. Don't automatically believe something just because it got a lot of likes. People will hear one bad experience and suddenly turn it into a rule for everybody. The reality is there are good opportunities and bad opportunities. Good promoters and bad promoters. Good business deals and bad business deals. Your job is to do enough research to know the difference.
Yes.
And honestly, that's true for way more than music. That's life.
That's life, baby. That is life. So, yes, bro. Really get it. Really just do your research. Like the last little nugget I'll drop on this, because the Prime just said bots and scamming has damaged the business. Real deal. And here's the crazy part. Two different nuggets when it comes to bots. Big name artists and record labels use bots 75% more than independent artists use bots. That's one, research that. And then number two, IG, TikTok, you know what I'm saying? These platforms, when you pay for the ads, they use bots. When we first brought back the Tuesday and Thursday show, you know what I'm saying? We had the idea, let's run ads on TikTok and then bring some motion. Them first few shows, 40, 50 people be like, okay. But only 11, 12, 15 at the most commenting, and it's like, and that just shows that they added bots. You feel what I'm saying? They added bots. It's BS. So these companies will do that to help make to help get more attention. They know that you feel like, oh yeah, I'm doing my thing. You know, it's crazy. So really just head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying?
You're rocking with the best.
Yeah. I feel good. Please.